couple of the milestones are that we have been able to touch the lives of lakhs of patients who have received free treatment.
Namaskar and welcome to today's episode of Warrior Voices with Sangita.
Milestones, just to name a very few, is this setting up of Orchid's Breast Health, which was the first standalone center for breast cancer in the country. And it was not only, we are the first biobank in Pune with more than 2 Dr. Kupikar is known as the father of oncoplasty in the country. He brought that to him.
I'm truly honored to have with us a very special guest, Ms. Laleh Busheri, CEO of Prashanti Cancer Care Mission and author.
Surgery, capacity building into oncoplastic surgery and holistic support at the end or under one roof.
So, what makes it unique compared to other care centers?
Because I think genetic testing is a pillar where, if done earlier, there could be a surveillance before the cancer comes up.
Another area you worked on deeply is genetic testing. You also established Pune's first breast tissue biobank.
Also, the genetics testing becomes a preventive tool. Me being a TEDx speaker or on the board of oncoplasty in USA, it allows me to learn from the global best practices. And it brings that knowledge home. It allows me to bring the knowledge that I learn over there to bring it home to.
Namaskar and welcome to today's episode of Warrior Voices with Sangita. I'm truly honored to have with us a very special guest, Ms. Laleh Busheri, CEO of Prashanti Cancer Care Mission and author and a TEDx speaker. She has dedicated her life to improving breast cancer care, research and awareness in India. Having personally experienced her warmth and grace, I can say she is not only a successful career woman and an accomplished leader, but also a truly beautiful human being, one whose compassion reflects in everything she does. Under her leadership, Prashanti and Orchid's Breast Health Center in Pune have become synonymous with excellence and compassion in patient care. Today, we'll explore her journey and vision and the remarkable work being done for thousands of women every year. Welcome to the podcast.
Good evening, Sangita. Thank you for having me here. It's been an honor.
It's my honor to have you here, truly. I'm very happy that you agreed to come. It's really my honor and pleasure to have you here. So actually, Laleh, I would like to ask you first thing is like how, coming from a background in law, what inspired you to transition into healthcare and dedicate your life to breast cancer care? I think from 1996, you started Prashanti Care Mission and have been serving there since. Could you share its journey and some key milestones?
So actually, Prashanti was started originally in 1996 by Anand, that's Dr. Kopikar, the cancer surgeon, and Kajol's mother Tanuja, Jagjit Singh, a few patients and caregivers came together and realized that this bewildering maze of challenges the disease brought to its wake, patients needed support, financial support, holistic support, emotional support, and that's how Prashanti was originally started by them. And I think a couple of the milestones are that we have been able to touch the lives of lakhs of patients who have received free treatment. Many young girls who today, there is it's actually 25 years this year, Sangita, of Prashanti. It's a milestone for Prashanti.
Congratulations
this year. Yes.
to you.
Thank you. And there's so many girls who are now today our grandmothers who've been treated at Prashanti and they do visit and they come regularly. Multiple milestones, just to name a very few, is this setting up of Orchid's Breast Health, which was the first standalone center for breast cancer in the country. And it was not only for the medical part, but a holistic part, which maybe I'll touch upon a little later. Then we realized that the gold standard of treatment in India is not a woman not losing her breast, not being mastectomized and left without a breast. It is about reconstruction and oncoplasty. So as everyone knows, Dr. Kupikar is known as the father of oncoplasty in the country. He brought that to India. And we trained hundreds of surgeons to be able to offer the patient a breast reconstruction. Till a couple of years ago, it was mostly mastectomy and the doctors were not trained, so they couldn't offer it to the patient. The patient was not educated to ask the doctor for it. So she got very scared that she will be mastectomized and left without a breast. So she used to come very late with her diagnosis and not tell the family members. And of course, today we have a very, very robust research wing and which is completely funded by a Bajaj CSR and Bajaj Auto CSR. And I think I'm very proud to tell you that we are the first biobank in Pune with more than
Mm.
2,000
Yeah, I
samples.
was going to
Which
ask you
I
about that
do
actually.
about
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
And I, as you know, I'm a lawyer, and my journey into
Yeah.
healthcare was a very personal one.
Uh,
I thoroughly enjoy studying law. I think it's fascinating, but I did
mm,
not enjoy when I was working because
mm,
of our whole legal system and everything is not
mm.
how it should be.
But you did
Uh,
practice law. You did practice
yeah,
for
I was. Yeah,
some
I've
time.
done my law.
Mm,
Yeah, I've done my master's too in
mm,
Bombay at the
mm,
Government Law College.
mm,
And then I saw there was a huge lack of awareness, and a lot of women
mm,
were affected because of this lack of awareness, and they came very late.
mm,
And I wanted to create a system of care, compassion, and early detection, which would really change the lives of many women and pick
mm,
up answers that they have a good outcome. And
mm,
that's what led me to inevitably dedicate myself towards that space.
mm. So excellent work you've been doing actually. So you established Orchid's Breast Health Center
Yes,
in 2009.
2009,
Yeah,
right.
and it is considered a center of excellence according to what I have read and heard about it. So,
Yeah,
what makes it unique compared to other care centers? Because that is what is it different from makes it different from other care centers. So,
right.
just
So, my vision originally was that I realized that when a patient came, first of all, she went to different clinics. She was intimidated, she and her family, with the diagnosis of cancer, or that she has a lump. She has to get a biopsy done. Then somewhere else is her counseling. Some other place she goes to meet a nutritionist. Somewhere to a genetic counselor. The chemotherapy somewhere else. So as it is, she's distraught. She and her family members, and they're running around. So I wanted to have a comprehensive center under one roof. When the girl walks in, it doesn't feel like a clinic. It has soft music. It is pretty. It's done up in a very nice aesthetic way. And within about half an hour, 45 minutes, she has finished a mammogram, a sonography, a consultation. And if she needs a biopsy, that is also over. And the turnaround for her biopsy report is within 2 or 3 days. And in case if there is a cyst or fibroid which needs removal, it can be done in the clinic in an environment where she doesn't need anesthesia and no admission into hospital. And if she needs the treatment, then the daycare is in-house where it's like a family oriented. It has counselors, it has genetic counselors, it has nutritionists, it has a yoga facility, it has many holistic and supportive care. So it becomes like a family. She feels
mm,
safe in a safe zone.
under one roof,
So
everything is taken care of.
yeah, it was, yeah. So it grew then over the period of time to become a big comprehensive model,
Mm,
blending advanced diagnostics, research, surgery, capacity building into oncoplastic surgery and holistic support at the end, all under one roof. So
mm.
that is how it grew.
It's awesome. Actually, it's awesome, and it's huge number. More than 35,000 women,
Yes,
I
yes.
believe, have
Lives are
undergone
touched
this.
every
Yeah,
year.
it's
True.
awesome.
Very true.
So beyond treatment, you've also pioneered support systems like the Pink Ribbon Club.
Right.
How do these groups help patients and caregivers? And I would also love to hear your thoughts on the role of counseling, nutrition, and holistic care that you were just talking about. So give us your thoughts on that also.
Yeah. So, Sangeeta, I realized while I was helping patients that the most important part was that the patient and the caregivers were completely distraught and they did not have a common platform to have a safe zone to share all their fears and to share their issues and to get practical advice from other patients who've already gone through it. So
Mm,
we set up the Pink Ribbon Club where there are not only patients but there are caregivers and there are some people from the community who are not even connected to breast cancer but they want to support. So they have come in as
mm,
to help. When we have a patient, for example, if she comes in from, say, Koregaon Park or she comes in from Wakad, we connect her on the support group to others who've already gone through this journey.
mm.
And they become a family, they come around. Someone sends food to her house every day while her treatment is going on. Someone takes a kid for a play date. Somebody drives her for her chemotherapy. Someone just talks to her every night. Someone takes her for a drive. They kind of just embrace her and they take her along. So it's a safe zone.
I've got goosebumps. Honestly, because I have been
They,
through this.
there are two generations of friendships in
Yeah, yeah.
the Pink Ribbon support group. There are some patients, to name a few, like Pragnya and Fram and all, who have been
Mm,
from the inception. and they handhold nearly every new patient who comes in. And it's
That,
phenomenal because sometimes at
that's
11
really
o'clock at
awesome.
night, at 11 o'clock at night, a patient will just message that I'm feeling low, I need to talk. Everybody's ready to, be there for her.
It's
And
awesome.
we
It's
meet
really awesome.
regularly. We
God
meet
bless you
regularly.
for that.
Thank
God
you. We
bless you
meet
for that.
as
Awesome
often
work.
as we can, and we have
Yeah.
picnics, we have yoga sessions, we have programs, we have lunches or teas in my house. We get together in whatever way we can. Sometimes
Mm,
few of them get together in different pockets in their own
mm,
areas. So
mm.
it's very, very nice.
It's awesome, awesome work you've been doing there. Huh? Really admirable. Hats off to you.
So
Another
it's a
area.
safe place.
Sorry.
It's a safe place for them to share their fears and to get practical advice. I
Yeah.
also believe that community builds resilience. And when
Mm,
you are together, you build resilience, and resilience
mm.
helps the patient to heal faster.
Yeah,
So
but to
they
get that kind of help at that level, that if you need somebody to take your child to the school, you're doing that. So that is
they are
really,
all these
yeah.
patients have gone through this journey. They know
Mm,
what is needed. So I think
mm,
they just come out with a whole heart to help the others.
mm,
They have play dates. They take the girl for a manicure, pedicure. They take the girl for a drive. They sit outside when the surgery is going on. They send food. They make a kind of a chart, 8, 10 of them, and each one will
mm.
send food on each day. So they become
Amazing,
her extended family, which is very
amazing.
needed during this treatment.
Mm. Another area you've worked on deeply is genetic testing. Could you
Yes.
explain how it's changing breast cancer management today? And
So,
what role maybe technology or AI may be playing in, going forward?
yeah. So, Sangita, genetic testing is very huge today, and it
Mm,
wasn't there so much earlier, and it's very, very important because I think genetic testing is a pillar where, if done earlier, there could be a surveillance before the cancer comes up. So there's a surveillance, and you can pick up an early cancer due to the genetic testing, and also her mode of treatment would also change. Her surgical treatment will also change depending on if she has the mutation. So that part is very important. Breast cancer being a very largest cancer in the pie in India. Most of the
mm,
women are affected by breast cancer, one in about
mm,
27 in India.
mm,
So that becomes a very big change. And regarding AI is already playing a very crucial role, is playing a crucial role in diagnostics today.
mm,
And it will play a further role being able to have better quality diagnostics and treatments. And also it's revolutionizing detection and precision diagnostics. It already
mm,
is. In the future, Sangeeta, it will make screening faster, more accurate, and more
mm,
accessible, especially in the undeserved areas in the communities where it is not possible today. So it will reach
mm,
out to much more.
mm,
So that's where it will reach out.
mm, mm. That's really awesome.
Yeah,
You've also established Pune's first breast tissue biobank. You were just mentioning it also. So
right.
yeah, and that helps you to do extensive research. How is this advancing breast cancer treatment in India? How does it help?
So the breast cancer biobank was established by us and is the first biobank in the city of Pune. And it's
Mm,
probably the first it's also the first biobank by a single surgeon.
mm,
And it is basically there to develop better treatment strategies.
mm,
And we are all set out to study our breast cancers at Prashanti Cancer Care Mission. So we have set
mm,
out a tumor biobank, and the cohort is over 2,000 patient samples that we have
mm,
to help identify better diagnostics and treatment strategies.
mm,
Till now, we have published many papers with the biobank data and showcase unique patterns and presentations and tailored surgical treatment strategies using oncoplasty. We also help others make efforts wider to be able for them to start a biobank. So we have conferences and we have many other workshops encouraging others to be able to start biobanks, which many of them are very keen to start.
mm, mm,
So it's the first biobank in India. I mean,
mm,
in Pune, which is a tissue biobank.
mm,
And our biobank also enables holistic, specific, Indian-specific breast cancer research,
mm,
helping us understand the unique genetic and molecular patterns in India.
mm,
This
mm,
data drives more personalized, effective treatment, Sangeeta, and
mm,
strategies for Indian women for their
mm,
treatment.
mm, mm. Okay, that's excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you
And
also.
on the talking on genetics, also the genetics testing becomes a preventive tool. because it helps you prevent and pick up an early cancer, and it also is more informed choices for surveillance. So if somebody has a mutation, the doctor may ask you, instead of coming in once a year for a mammogram or a sonography, to come in twice a year. So there's a more surveillance on it to be able to pick up an early
So
cancer.
I mean, they know that, okay, they have higher chances of developing
Yes,
cancer, so they can
yes,
be more
yeah.
careful. That is what
So
you're.
if you have a genetic mutation, it doesn't mean that you will get a cancer. It just means that there are higher chances of getting a cancer.
Getting cancer.
So you'll be put under surveillance, that in case it just comes up, they pick it up very early, that
Yeah.
they're able to cure you.
Yeah, because the earlier you diagnose, the better it is for you.
Absolutely. It's all about prevention. It's all about prevention.
You're also a TEDx speaker and serve on the board of School of Oncoplasty Surgery in the USA. How do these
Yes.
global platforms help you in shaping cancer care in India? And looking forward, what's your vision for the next decade? What do you see happening in the next decade?
So I think, Sangita, the first part of the thing is that me being a TEDx speaker or on the board of oncoplasty in USA, it allows me to learn from the global best practices. And it brings that knowledge home. It allows me to bring the knowledge that I learn over there to bring it home, to imbibe it home over here. Collaborations like these help me raise the standard of care, training, and innovation in India. And where do I see breast cancer treatment? That was the next question, right? How do I see it in the future? I think the most important thing, I see it as a standardized care, because today standard of care is not uniform in our country. It's different. It's practically not there in the villages or the talukas or the tier 3 cities. And also in big cities like us, a patient will come to A, B, C center, they will get a different treatment. There's not standardized. I'm hoping we have a protocol that is a protocol of treatment like it is in Europe or America. And also the most important is prevention, to be picking up a cancer at very early stages, that we can save every life. And the other thing is losing is not an option, her life or her breast. The gold standard of treatment today in the world is for her not to lose her breast, so that she is offered reconstruction oncoplasty, onco meaning cancer and plasty meaning the plastic surgery part of it. It's combined by one surgeon. In many parts of the Western world, there are two parts of the surgery. In India, it's not possible for the cost. Patient will not come a second time to be operated. At the same time, the patient will not go through a second time of trauma, of anesthesia. And it's not the protocol and it's not the mindset in India. So surgeons have been trained. We've trained more than 1,000 surgeons till today for reconstruction oncoplasty, that the patient is offered that under the same anesthesia, her cancer is removed, her breasts are lifted or they are reconstructed, making it to look better. Most women are above 45 when they get cancer. Sometimes there's a droop in the breast. So when she opens the eyes after anesthesia, she has better looking breasts, and her body image is kept in mind, her sexuality. The shoulders normally droop if she's mastectomized, and there's a lot of other issues, shoulder pain and all that is kept into mind. And today we have enough papers to show and prove that the survival rate, the survivorship, is much better if the woman is not left without a breast. So I think that is the way forward.
Commendable work you've been doing, really. So
it's a teamwork, and I have a fabulous team.
Yeah.
I think I owe a lot to Anand, as Dr. Kopikar, who's also my husband. I think he has really guided me and channelized me into this path. I've learned most of the stuff from him, and that has been there. And I have a fabulous team over here. I don't think I could.
You have a fabulous team, and you are a fabulous person, honestly.
But I have a good team, and I think it's teamwork, especially Aditya, whom you've been working with, is like, I would say, my right and left hand, and he's just amazing. So a lot of patients connect with him, and I think he's also very compassionate to the patients. That makes a huge difference. A lot of patients today give back to Prashanti because their lives have been touched by Prashanti. They know how many unaffording patients have been treated and taken care of. So many of our patients over the years who've gone through this journey today give back in kind, luxury of their time or otherwise. So
I remember when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and my friend came to know Dolly, I think we have a common friend. She is
Yes,
Dolly Kothari.
absolutely. Yes, she's a
So
lovely girl.
she told me that no, whatever, because my date had already been fixed for the operation, everything had already
Right,
been done. But she said,
right,
no,
right,
Sangeeta, my friend's husband, he's the best. You must go meet him. And she spoke to you, and immediately that evening you fixed up an appointment. He's such a busy surgeon. I came to know later. I didn't know also actually so much because we are new to Pune. So
right.
and immediately you took it up. I mean, you keep so busy, and immediately next day I got an operation. It didn't, I'm sorry, operation is sorry, appointment,
One,
yeah, over there. And it didn't end there. I mean, when I went there also, it went so smoothly. We didn't have to wait. And, immediately, and Dr. Kopikar was also so nice. And he gave me assurance that I'm in the right hands and whatever she has decided for me is correct. It made a lot of difference when you go
it
into the
does.
operation knowing that, okay, such a senior doctor is also of the same opinion that whatever has been decided is correct and I should go on with that. It really helps. So I must say thank you to you and Dr. Kopikar.
And I think there's a universe, and that for good people, somehow everything comes together. The
Yeah,
universe works its own ways to be
yeah.
able to protect a person. And we try at the clinic that the patient doesn't have to wait for. We try our best that as fast
Mm,
as possible, things
mm,
kind of go smoothly.
mm.
It's a
So,
journey.
yeah. So, as we wrap up, I'd like you to share a message with the women listening today, especially those who, hesitate in going, keep postponing their health checkups. You know, what would you like to say to these people?
I think I would like to say to them, especially in breast cancer is known as the best cancer among all cancers because it's
Mm,
completely curable if
mm,
picked up in approximately stage till stage 3. And even stage 4 picked up early is controlled for a long time. It's completely curable till stage 3. So I think don't be scared. Do a self-breast examination. I often talk about it for a woman who's uh, getting her periods 3 to 5 days after her periods, a woman who's menopause once a month. Do not do it on dry skin. You're not a medical person. You'll find breast tissue and get scared. So always soap your body. You don't use your fingertips and not the base of your hand. Use the middle part of your hand. Go from under your arm, left hand, clockwise round your breast, anti-clockwise. Likewise on the other side, when you have soaped yourself, so the hand just glides. And if there's a lump, you'll pick it up instantly. It's like a lump like a marble in a bag of rice. You'll pick it up, gently squeeze your nipple, and see if there's a clear water discharge or a bloody discharge. Address it with a healthcare provider.
mm,
And your nipple has introverted. Some people are born with introverted nipples, so that's okay. But if you have normal outverted nipples and introverts, or there's a rash or a redness on your skin which is not going for a couple of weeks and it's not healing,
mm,
or if you have any soreness on your breast, please address it. I think
mm,
this self-breast examination is very, very important. And
mm,
please don't be scared. Find a place or a doctor who will not leave you mastectomized, who will not leave you without a breast if you have an option. And so be informed and always see that if you need a genetic test, if
mm,
there's a genetic history in your family, because that will change the outcome or the whole protocol of your treatment.
mm.
Step 2, steps back. When you have breast cancer, it's not galloping the next day. You don't need to rush it. You can take a few steps back, do all your tests, get counseled properly, and then take an informed decision. So I think that is very, very
I'm
important.
sure this is going to help the listeners, your advice, and especially the way you have, very in detail, you've described how self examination can be done at home. That
It's
is,
very important. Once a
mm,
month, I find many girls who come with self-breast examination, they pick up a cancer, or sometimes very often somebody's malish wali picks up the cancer
no,
because the body is
mm,
oiled at that time and she's doing the massage and they pick up
mm,
the lump.
mm,
So this self-breast examination is crucial, according to me.
mm.
It's one of the easiest and the earliest way to pick up an early cancer.
And finally, tell me, how can our listeners support or get involved in Prashanti Cancer Care Mission's work?
They can get in touch with us, and we have many avenues. We have volunteers who come in to volunteer for patients. We have internship for students who come in, and there's internship for research and many other verticals that we're doing now. So people can give the luxury of their time, or they can donate to help another cancer patient's treatment. So there are many, many avenues. If anyone would like to, I'll be
Yes.
very happy if they reached out. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Laleh, for sharing your journey and insights with us. It's clear that your work is not just about treatment, but about giving hope, awareness, and a better quality of life to thousands of cancer warriors. To our
Sangita,
listeners, sorry.
thank you for having me to be able to. I think you are one of the key people to, as to spread the word around, because if people like you don't do this and don't have the word spread out, you will not get the word out in the community. So I think it's commendable what you're doing.
It's a very small, it's like a
It's not
drop
small.
in the ocean. Like what you
No,
all
I
are doing
think
is such
it's
large
not.
scale stuff.
No, Sangeeta is not small, because if one person hearing this is able to pick up an early sign, it's a life saved.
I know, I know. Yeah, very
So
true.
that is
Mm.
not small by any
Thank you so
chance.
much. Thank you so much for
Thank you so
appreciating.
much for having me, Sangeeta. God bless and have a great life.
Thank you. To
Thank
our
you.
listeners, remember early detection saves life. Take care of your health, spread the word, and support organizations like Prashanti Cancer Care Mission that are making a difference every single day. Until next time, this is Sangita Raje signing off, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.
Bye bye.